Today we are going to make a snowman, and we can also make a snowman out of 2 snowballs and also flip them around, but not quite like that. There, this is more like it. And we're also going to play with the snowball sizes. There, this is the lesson for today, how to draw a snowman and then turn it around into a very cute chibi. We are just going to use a circle and a triangle, and actually going to make 2 different types of chibis. One that has pointier arms and legs, and one that has wider arms and legs, I guess. So let's start with small steps. We're using equal size snowballs and make 2 circles, one on top of the other. And let's just make some helping lines and actually cut the circles in 2 parts, so we actually have 4 equal parts. This will just serve as a guiding point. You can always change them or move them a bit up or a bit down. I actually like to make the eyes under the middle line because it will look good for a chibi. However, you can also move them a bit up or a bit down. Make them a bit more squishy if you want to, it's gonna look just fine. And the ears are going to go under the line as well. Okay, so we're going to use this face for the rest of the chibis, so I'm just gonna copy the folder. I'm going to make the 2 different snowballs with different arm sets, so you can see the difference. For this chibi we are going to make pointier arms and legs, so to have a good contrast we're going to make a rounder body shape. The middle line just serves as a leg delimitation. You can actually move it up or down if you want to, there's no problem. It will just look way more proportionate if you just keep the legs near the middle of the circle. For the second chibi, because we want wider arms and legs, we need to contrast it with a narrower body line. So just use the middle of the circle as a leg delimitation as we did with the previous one, and just stretch the arms and legs. Can you see the difference between the 2? You can use this shape for both male and female body, there is no problem. However, if you want to add the upper female body parts, we're going to do that as well. So just make another helping line from the middle up. That will go with the curves we are looking to draw. And just, I guess, pinch the shape to get the desired result. And for the second chibi, we're actually going to do the same technique. We're still pinching the shape, but we actually need a wider pelvis. So just make a wider line to get that hourglass shape. This will make it more proportionate. And that's it for the first snowman with equal size snowballs. So a small summary, you can use the first body type for both male and female, and the second one just for the female. Moving on, we are going to try a bigger head with a smaller body. So just copy the head and make it smaller to use it as a body base. And we're just going to do the same things, just cut the 2 circles into half so we will have 4 equal parts. Keep the eyes under the line if you want to, and just repeat the same process. Make a rounder body type with pointier arms and legs. This will make the chibi look way more smaller just because it has a bigger head with a very small body. For the second chibi we're doing the same thing all over again. This is a simple method and you can apply it all over again on different shapes and sizes. I didn't like the body so much on this one. I felt like the shoulders were way too wide, so I just made it a bit more smaller. Shape is good for both male and female body types, so we're just going to do the female part as well. Cut the circle again with your imaginary line and just pinch the body line just a bit to get that curvy shape. Of course, you can actually move the middle line to be a bit more up and down, that's really up to you. I just prefer it to be more equal, I guess, to be more proportionate. For the second chibi, just widen up the lower body a bit. And here we have it, 2 chibis, 4, with a bigger head and a smaller body. Moving on to the third version, we are going to try a smaller head with a larger body. So just copy the head shape and just make it a bit more wider. This technique will just going to make the chibi look a bit more taller. Make the same helping lines through the middle of the circles, so you will have 4 parts. And we're doing the same things all over again. Is it fun? I think it's a simple technique anyone can use. Just look how tall this chibi looks. He looks very, very tall. Moving on to the next chibi. I forgot to mention, but you can make the lines however you want, just try and keep within the circle. So you actually have better proportions. You can make the shoulder lines as wide as you want to. Same with the pelvis line or with the waistline. It's really just gonna be fine. And just have fun discovering the style you want to do. Now let's make a more feminine body type and we're done. Simple? Did you like it? Did you learn something? Just leave a comment so I will know. Now, because the chibi is this long, we actually have to extend a bit the waistline. Just play around with the lines, make them higher up or lower down, to the left or to the right, you know, just have fun with it. And find the shape that you actually like. You can just add the neck to the characters if you want. However, for the base, I just wanted to keep it simple. You know, details can be added anytime you want. But the base is actually very, very important, so you can have things to build on. And that's it. These chibis are done. The tutorial is over. See you around. Okay, I'll give you a bonus. You know how we talked about the snowmans and having 3 snowballs one on top of each other? Well, let's try that, but we have to make equal sized circles, otherwise it's gonna look weird. So for the helping lines, let's just use the third circle as a leg delimitation. So the first circle is the head, the second circle is the torso, and the last one is the legs. This chibi already looks very, very tall for a chibi. You can use this technique if you want to make a non-chibi but a very young character. If you cut the last circle, you would actually get a good knee position to use as a reference. Now let's make the other chibi. We're just doing the same technique, just use the third circle as the leg reference. And other than that, just create the body as wide or as thin as you want. Just try to keep the arm length within the second circle, otherwise it will be too long or too short. And for the more female body look-alike type, just cut the middle circle into half and make the hourglass as we've done until now. For the second body as well, just don't forget to make the pelvis lines a bit more wider, so it will be way more proportionate. You can also play with the waistline, so just, you know, test it out and find something that you like. And this is done. We've done 3 types of chibi with 2 snowballs and 1 type with 3 snowballs. And we've also tried out arms and legs a bit more pointier and a bit more wider. I hope you can see the differences between them. The first one is very proportionate, the second one looks very short, the last one looks very tall, and the 3 snowball type looks very, very tall. Now I want to go over some examples and I'll talk a bit about each of them. These are some illustrations I did. The first row is with pointier arms and legs, and the second row is with wider arms and legs. I think you can see the difference. They're both really cute and they both work just fine. I'm actually just analyzing what I've done, and maybe just you will have an easier time putting it in practice. I think the differences are easy to miss, but you know, they make a great impact. There is no right or wrong way to make a chibi, just have fun with it. Another tip you can add to your drawing is to make very large objects. so the chibi will look really tiny and also very cute. Usually smaller objects drawn, 3 times their size will have a greater impact on the drawing. Last part, just mix and match everything. It will look just fine. As usual, you have a good base, you can build on it. The differences can be very subtle, but it can make a very good impact on the story even if you don't notice it right away. And I'm also matching 2 circles with 3 circles, and as you can see it works just fine. And also combining different circle sizes. And for the last part, just mix and match and have fun. You don't always have to make pointier arms with pointier legs. You can make pointier arms with wider legs. It's fine. Just test out, have fun, and see what you like best. Well, I haven't tried one pointy arm with wider arms, so maybe don't do that unless you really want a very dramatic perspective. This part of the video is just gonna be a speed up video. I just wanted to show you what we've learned until now and combine all shapes, sizes, male and female. Here I'm testing out to make sure the head is the same size for everyone else, so you can better see the difference. There's not much to say here, so I guess I'll just see you at the end of the video. Using 3 default brushes. The first one, the line art, has a bit of a texture on it and it looks more like a pencil, and other than that just the default harsh brush, I guess, and the airbrush to make all of the chibis.
かわいい声や青く澄んだ瞳が暖かな日を灯すカラフルな日々を知る。どうして歪んだ世の中で君はまっすぐ、どうして暗闇の中でも君は笑う。僕も笑う。ここはワンダランド、君と笑う。いつも笑う。腕の中のぬくもり、首筋の美しさ、僕を病みつきにして人生の意味を知る。どうしてゴミだらけの街で君は輝く。どうして息も苦しいのに君は歌う。僕も歌う。ここはワンダランド、君と歌う。いつも歌う。どうして歪んだ世の中で君はまっすぐ、どうして暗闇の中でも君は笑う。どうしてどうしてどうしてどうしてどうしてどうして僕らポンコツライダーズインカムをつないで、イエイイエイ走れ走れ走れ、道が続いてく限り走れ走れ走れ、ラス尽きるその時まで。止めて休みの朝、コーヒーの香る部屋、一期一会のライダーズ挨拶を交わして、イエイイエイ走れ走れ走れ、暑さと寒さに耐えて走れ走れ走れ、最高の景色 さに叫び出す青い空に深呼吸みんなで一緒に乗り越えていつも笑ってこばすハイファイブ坂道砂利道獣道弱音も吐かずに何のそのみんなで一緒に乗り越えて最後は笑ってハイファイブ
「
Thank you everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to. It keeps me motivated to make more videos like this. I hope you learned something, and yes, that's it. See you next time. Bye bye.